Most people think McDonald's is in the fast food business, but the real story is much bigger. McDonald's became a global powerhouse not by selling billions of burgers, but by building one of the most profitable real estate machines in modern history. A machine so powerful that even if every Big Mac disappeared tomorrow, the company would still survive. The strategy goes back to the late 1950s. When Ray Kroc joined the McDonald brothers, Kroc immediately saw a problem. Franchises were unpredictable, inconsistent, and difficult to control. But then he realized something no one else in fast food had even thought about. McDonald's didn't need to control the franchisees. It needed to control the land beneath them. Kroc created a separate company called the Franchise Realty Corporation. Its sole purpose was to buy land, lease it to franchise owners, and then use the rent payments to fuel McDonald's expansion. This single decision changed everything, because once McDonald's controlled the land, it controlled the entire operation, the design, the standards, the menu, and most importantly, the money. Today, McDonald's owns some of the most valuable commercial real estate in the world, sitting at tens of thousands of prime intersections, highway exits, and high traffic locations across more than 100 countries. Franchise owners pay ongoing royalties based on sales, but the real engine underneath the golden arches is the rent. Consistent, predictable, and almost impossible to escape. When someone decides to open a McDonald's, they don't get to choose their location. McDonald's chooses it. Then the franchisee builds the restaurant on land owned or controlled by McDonald's. After that, the franchise owner pays rent directly to the corporation, often a percentage of their monthly revenue. In many cases, that rent is McDonald's biggest and most reliable income stream. And here's the part most people never realize. Rent is far more stable than food sales. It doesn't spoil. It doesn't depend on the price of beef or potatoes. It doesn't crash during recessions. Even in 2020, when the world shut down, McDonald's real estate kept the company alive. Nearly every franchise owner continued paying rent. The landlord always gets paid. McDonald's now generates billions of dollars each year from rent and property. Its portfolio is so large that analysts often compare it to a REIT, a real estate investment trust disguised as a fast food chain. In some years, real estate has produced more operating income for McDonald's than the burgers themselves. But the most brilliant part of the model might be its simplicity. McDonald's doesn't actually construct most of its own buildings. The franchise owners do. They pay to build the store. They pay to operate it. They pay monthly rent. And McDonald's collects money on a property it rarely had to develop. The risk flows upward, the revenue flows upward, the power flows upward. Ray Kroc once said, "We are not in the hamburger business, we are in the real estate business." And he was right. The Big Mac didn't build McDonald's into a global empire, land did. Strategic, high value, carefully chosen land that grows more valuable every year. So the next time you walk into a McDonald's, remember this. You're not inside a fast food restaurant, you're standing on the real product, the land, the dirt, the location. The golden arches don't just mark a meal, they mark a property line. And that's why McDonald's became one of the most successful companies the world has ever seen. Thanks for watching. If you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed. I'll see you in the next one.